Welcome to another vlog. It is yet another day of prepping for launch and for next month's collection because today is the due date that I have set for myself for my embeds and I have not started them at all. So I need to get all of those done today. I'm ahead of the game on video editing, which is fantastic. I'm very excited about that. And I think I'm also ahead of the game on video editing for the vlogs too. The last vlog, I have almost all the footage done, and that one will be ready to go, which is great. Then I'll just need to do captions. This feels like a part two to last week's vlog more than anything. So I am going to get set up here at the table to get some work done, and we're going to try and knock out as many embeds as we can. I've also put the DSLR on its little mini tripod, which makes it easier for me to hold it and should give us some better shots while I'm working on embeds. So hopefully the shoot settings are okay too. Kat did all the product photos the other day, and then I finally sat down last night to edit them, and they were god-awful. They were really, really noisy. Like there's lots of digital noise on all of them. The quality was terrible. I don't know why. I think some of the settings got screwed with, and I don't know. Kat's going to try and redo them tonight, and hopefully they're better. I'll show you if I can here. Kind of here's what they were looking like, which is weird and not normally what our product photos look like. So I don't know, but I need to go get a tray and get all set up for embeds. So here's all the list of everything I need to get done. I should probably start with the melt and pour because that's going to be the fastest. And then I'm going to get started on the soap dough. Okay, so most of my embeds are done now. These are not part of the next month's collection. Ignore those. Those are just leftovers. Technically, they're eyeballs from the Soot Sprite soap, which I am still on the fence if I'm going to make more or not, because they are a lot of work. But these are all the embeds for my birthday month collection. So we've got these ones, these ones, these ones. I really like how these are looking. These are looking really cool. Those, and those. Good luck guessing what all is going on here. I'm so excited for this collection, so I can't wait to show it to you when it's done. In the meantime, I have a lot of dishes to do. I do still have some more embeds I need to do. I need to do a little triangle and some little teefies. And I needed more soap dough for that, so that is the last of my pre-prepared soap dough oils, which I'm really glad now that I had ready to go, because I needed more white. So we're going to let that set up. I won't be able to use this for another couple of days, but I'm doing pretty good on time in terms of prep for production on Sunday, so not the end of the world. I would really like to know what greater power I have pissed off recently. What is this? So Kat came and told me last night that the screen door is broken. You can kind of see that little latch there. It's just snapped right off. So if you close the door right now, it gets stuck. And I was out dropping off packages, and now that it's cool enough, the water systems, like all the sprinklers are on, and I stepped in a puddle. There's a hole in my shoe. No. Oh, also, the child accidentally ripped this curtain rod down off the wall because the curtains are too long. They get stuck in the couch, and she sat down and it yanked the curtain right off the wall. So, obviously, one of my tasks this weekend needs to be to finally hem the damn curtains so they're not so long. I'm losing my fucking mind. Why is everything breaking? So, yeah, it's not... It's driving me nuts. I swear. Everything is breaking. Everything needs repairs. Also, I have a sinus infection. I was sick a couple weeks ago and just never got better. And then this last weekend, I got violently ill. Like, crazy vertigo, super, super dizzy, all this congestion, vomiting a whole bunch, and... I finally did a video visit with a doctor a couple days ago, and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a sinus infection. I'm on antibiotics now, and this is the first day I'm, like, really starting to feel better. This is, like, taking 4 or 5 gigantic freaking amoxicillin pills. It's like, I feel better because the congestion and feeling like my head is under pressure here and here is finally getting relieved. But... apparently, whatever swelling was going on has opened the floodgates of my sinuses now that it's getting taken care of. So now I'm like post-nasal drip everywhere. I'm blowing my nose all the time. I'm hacking up a lung. What is this? Why is everything broken? But it's Friday. I just dropped off a bunch of packages at the post office, and I dropped off our sticker paper with our local printer, who are going to print out all of my my collection stickers for this month, for the August collection for Stardew Valley. Once I get those back this afternoon, I'll get started on putting them on the boxes, hopefully getting everything boxed up this weekend. We have production on Sunday. And I also got a request or a suggestion and a review for someone that bought one of our starter packs, these guys right here, that it was hard to remember which bar was which, and they asked for some sort of like little label or something to go in there so that they know which one is which I love feedback. That's super helpful. That's really smart. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Thank you to the person that left that review. You're the best. I went ahead and did it. I designed, here's the front and the back of a little card that's going to go inside the starter pack. So that way you have a little notice of what is in there. So if you forget, it's got each one of them labeled. So thank you so much for the feedback. It really, really helps. But I have corporate shift starting in about 45 minutes. I need to make some breakfast. I'm hungry. And then we're going to do some work, some corporate work. Boom. Oh, and in terms of things that are like not working right, I've lost 21 pounds in the last about 13 months. So now my pants are too big. My pants are too big. Ah! Ha! Ha! I have done it. I managed to get this piece off. Thank God. So now that that's freed up, I need to get this piece off because I can't get the new tailpipe up in here and I don't want to be bending this all over the place. So it is definitely not hand tightened at the back there. Somebody tightened the shit out of it. So I think it's tool time. The sink is officially defeated. I have fixed it. Excellent. All right, it is Monday morning. It is an in-office week at the corporate job, and I got some tasks done. Number one, I fixed the latch on the screen door. I went ahead and replaced it with one that now, like, you have to twist like this, because the kids would normally just, like, jam their hand against this as hard as humanly possible. Same thing on the other side, which is probably why it broke. And then I finally added one of these guys, these little motors that closes the door, which, like, clearly there used to be one here. There's holes in the screen door from it, but there's never been one the whole time we've lived here, so I went ahead and put one in. And finally, I made myself a big-ass salad that's got romaine and carrots and avocado and chicken and hard-boiled egg and just a little bit of ranch. And that'll be my lunch at work today. It's also already just about 9 o'clock. My shift starts at 9:30. I still need to drive to work, so I need to get going. I don't want to be late. If I'm late, I'm late, whatever. Who cares? But yeah, that's how things are going. Yeah. Oh, also, we finished all of production yesterday. All 4 of my birthday month soaps done, and I am so pleased. They came out so good. I can't wait to cut them. Yes. Good morning. I am riding the absolute high of my birthday month collection being done in August before the August launch, and every single one of them came out perfection. It is not often that I feel this good about my own work, but man, I feel amazing. I do still have a lot of packaging of soaps to get done. I have our monthly email to put together for launch. I'm really dissatisfied with the basic Shopify template I've been using. I feel like the spacing's not good, and I just would like to customize it more for our uses. So I'll probably work on that Wednesday. Tonight, I need to do a whole bunch of video editing for the final video for the Stardew Valley collection, which is Sebastian. I still haven't finished it. I need to get that done, and I need to get all the files from last night's cutting of my birthday month soaps onto my computer so I can get started on editing those. Packaging soaps, at least I can put off a little bit. That's okay if I don't get that done immediately. But let me show you how the garden is looking, because I realized that I showed you a couple vlogs ago cleaning out the back patio space like months ago. Sorry, that was really old footage, but I never showed you what I actually did with it. So let's go take a look. So first off, here was that same little area where the little lizard was at one point, but this is my big giant planter that I built. They sell these cement blocks at both, I think, Home Depot and Lowe's, and just some 2x4s, and boom, just fill it with dirt and you're good to go. But what I've got growing in here is my Three Sisters patch. So that's corn, and I just recently planted the beans that are starting to wrap up around the corn. Those are growing so fast. I am sort of mind blown, but I'm trying to train the beans up the corn stalks. They're getting huge. Very, very pleased. I can't wait to see where this goes. In probably another couple of weeks, I'll plant some squash here in the front and maybe down the side. I'm trying to decide if I want to put like pinto beans, because they're a bush bean on this side. I think that might be good, but we'll see. The parts for this planter were also very cheap. I think the most expensive part of it was all the dirt, because there's quite a bit of dirt. It's a 4x4 cube of space, and I could probably stand to have put more dirt in there, but it was enough to start us off with. And then my mom bought us this, which is a 7-tier green stalk, which I'm not having the most success with, but, you know, we'll make it do for now. I'm learning how best to use this. And then over here, we've got some of the original planters from a couple years ago. So that's strawberries, and then we have 3 different varieties of tomato plant. This one is a beefsteak, and then we have a cherry tomato and a San Marzano. The cherry tomato, dang, just going and going. The beefsteak also has really put up some big growth recently as it started to be more temperate heat lately. So the San Marzano is still kind of small, but overall doing well. That's cabbage in there. And I did have some peppers growing in there, but they are not doing so hot. And then I had some really fantastically growing tomatoes until they got hit by hornworms, little assholes. So mixed bag at the moment. My potatoes are really struggling. I had another plant in the back, one here, there's one here, and one back there. These 2 are not looking well, and the 2 that were in here have died already, which is great. Thanks, you little assholes. And then in here, I'm growing some carrots. These are cats. I don't remember what they are. But yeah, overall, the garden restoration is really coming along. I think I'm the most excited about the Three Sisters patch over there. I have never been a particularly green-thumbed person. That's my mom. My mom is very, very good at that kind of thing. So this being any kind of success at all is very, very good for me. So I'm excited. Overall, I'm having a really fantastic last couple of days. I'm feeling really good. My energy levels are great. Yes. In a slightly less fun front, both Allie and Em have the sniffles, and I'm going to go ahead and keep them home. Allie's really not feeling well. She's really, really tired, but she's 11 and in middle school now, and she's learning what sick is, what is actually sick, and what is just sort of not feeling well, and she's definitely sick, so they're both being kept home. I do have corporate work today. We have a potluck, Italian potluck today. I'm making focaccia real quick before I leave for work in about an hour. Oh. All right, well, it's time for me to separate that out into the pans. But yeah, in general, Raven, having a fantastic week. I hope you are too. So we're already about 18 minutes into this vlog. I think I'd like to round it out with the final bits of filmable prep for launch, because things like working on the email template, that's not really interesting to watch or easy for me to film. So I think what I'm going to do is set you up on the tripod, and I'm going to put labels on boxes and get those all ready to go, and then we'll round out the vlog. So here we go. I think that's more than enough prep for one vlog. I think we're gonna call it here. Cat is back home. I have Laundry Mountain to tackle. This is like 2-3 weeks worth of laundry. It's not even all of it. I just finished lugging all of it upstairs, so excuse my sweat. So I'm gonna call this vlog here. This is your hydration reminder. I'm about to go hydrate because I'm out here sweating. It's like 90+ degrees up here and I'm lugging laundry around. You need to also hydrate. And with that, I'm gonna call it good. We'll see you for the next vlog or over on the main channel. See you later.